789 graduates. Good evening. To start our ceremony, please remain standing if you are able to, and join me in the singing of the national anthem by our very own LHS choir. Buenas tardes a todos. Para comenzar esta ceremonia, por favor, si pueden, manténganse en pie y acompáñenos a cantar el himno nacional que lo cantará el coro de la escuela de Lawrence High School.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, LHS choir. Now join me to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Y ahora acompáñenme a recitar la promesa de lealtad. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Color guard, post the colors.
March on, march. Center, face. Forward, march. Hold. Color guard, post, colors. Reason, arms. Order, arms. March time, march. Center, face. Forward, march.
Great job, our LHS JROTC color guard. Thank you. You may all be seated. Greetings to graduating students, families, Mayor De Peña, Superintendente Ralph Carrero, elected officials, school department staff, and community members. Welcome to the 174th High School Graduation Ceremony of the Lawrence Public Schools. Thank you all for joining us today to celebrate the achievements of the class of 2025. Saludos a los alumnos graduados, familias, el alcalde de Peña, superintendente Ralph Carrero, funcionarios electos, miembros del departamento escolar y miembros de la comunidad. Bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación número 134 de las escuelas públicas de Lawrence. Gracias a todos por acompañarnos esta tarde para celebrar la clase del 2025. And now, Please join me to welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Ralph Carrero, who will share his remarks with the class of 2025. Y ahora le queremos dar la cordial bienvenida a nuestro Superintendente de Escuela, Ralph Carrero, que va a compartir un mensaje con nosotros.
Thank you, Mr. Caravaggio. Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to extend a very warm welcome tonight to all the honored guests here at graduation of the class of 2025. As I look out amongst the stands, I'm filled with emotion to say, esto sí es pueblo. And if we had a crowd this big at our football games, we would be undefeated. Please help me welcome our distinguished guests this evening, starting with State Representative Leader Frank Moran, State Representative Estela Reyes, members of the Lawrence City Council, member of the Lawrence Alliance for Education, Ms. Patricia Mariano, members of the Lawrence School Committee, the administration of the Lawrence High School and the faculty of the Lawrence High School. And above all, a very special welcome a todas las familias y los queridos de la clase del 2025. Bienvenidos. Graduates of the class of 2025, we honor you tonight for your accomplishments. The graduation ceremony is evidence and a testament to the hard work you put in over the course of your years here at Lawrence High School. You are an amazing, amazing class. From the beginning of your senior year, it was evident that you were leaders with character and conviction. You refused to allow others to write your narratives. In fact, you chose to set a new standard at Lawrence High School. In academics, 141 LPIN graduates, a new record for Lawrence High School. 789 graduates, an all-time historic record for Lawrence High School. I dare to say you will be either the first or the second largest high school graduation of 2025 in the state of Massachusetts. Each of you has chosen their respective paths, whether it's college, the military, or the workforce. You are ready to take those challenges on. I recently witnessed the signing of the commitment letter to attend Brown University by one of our seniors, who happens to be a true student-athlete scholar. Not only is he an amazing young man, but he also exemplifies a virtue that all of you will need to be successful, and that is attitude. It's not when people say to you, don't give me attitude. Attitude defines you. It builds confidence. And so long as you use it in a positive way, it will protect you, it will guide you, and it will help you. He was quoted during an interview, coming from a place like Lawrence, where people sometimes focus more on challenges rather than the potential. This moment means everything. Well, Lancers, this is your moment. As you go forward, approach every situation as a potential to grow and learn. Choice and opportunities should be your anchors. Along the way, always honor your family name through your actions. Constantly set goals, and when you achieve them, set more goals. Each one of you has great potential. Go and seek the opportunities that make you happy. As of today, we welcome you into the Alumni Association of Lawrence High School. And remember, once a Lancer, always a Lancer for life. It has been my honor to watch you grow. You make me feel so proud to be a Laurentian. The faculty and the staff at Lawrence High School gleam with joy, knowing that they prepared you for whatever opportunities come your way. Class of 2025, we salute you, we honor you, and we thank you, and above all, we bless you. Congratulations, y sigan pa'lante que el futuro lo espera.
Thank you, Superintendent Carrero, for those wonderful words. Now we're going to turn to our keynote speaker, Mayor of the City of Lawrence, De Peña.
Good afternoon today. I see many faces so very, very happy. Congratulations. Remember, today, everybody today started one big challenge, looking for opportunity. It's not easy in the moment. Technology is very important, but character is very important. Yo veo muchas caras aquí bonitas hoy y quiero felicitarlas. Le toca un mundo interesante, pero de muchos desafíos, donde la tecnología le va a presentar muchos desafíos. Pero no olviden de dónde vienen y hacia dónde deben ir. I want to congratulate families, parents, teachers, and everybody today. Yo quiero felicitar a los maestros que están aquí, a todos los padres y amigos que están aquí en este momento, dándoles support, ayudándoles. Pero recuerden algo, a partir de hoy, el desafío comienza en sus manos. No olviden eso y no olviden lo más importante en su vida, a Dios siempre en primer lugar. Okay? God bless you and good luck.
Thank you, Mayor De Peña, for those wonderful words. Gracias al alcalde por sus palabras. We will now welcome Bishbarha Indira Pierre from Unidos, who will deliver our honor essay. Y ahora queremos dar la cordial bienvenida a Bishbarha Indira Pierre de la Academia Unidos, quien va a compartir un ensayo de honor con nosotros.
Good evening, Lawrence community and the class of 2025. It's my pleasure to stand before you today representing my classmates at Unidos Academy. My name is Bishbara Indira Pierre, and I'm truly honored to share my story on this special day. Thank you to my family because you always support me and encourage me when I need to. Also, thank you to my friend who helped me adapt to the school environment, to all my teachers, especially Miss Cooney, who always find the time to support me and help me learn some Japanese because I want to. Thank you to the soccer team for being a family to me at the school, especially Coach Patrick, who always makes sure all of us are all right. Merci famille examen pour support à aide nous te ban moi. Merci en pile. All of you have a special place in my heart. My journey didn't start here at Lawrence High School, but in Haiti, a place full with vibrancy and deep care for one another. School there shaped who I am, curious, determined, hardworking, and hopeful. Since I was little, I always enjoyed going to school because I was excited to meet my friend every day and learn new topics. Nothing could but bring us down, even the limited resources and unclear future. Years later, I moved to the US. I left my mom, who always supported me. On my first day at Lawrence High School, I felt like a child taking a first step because I was starting over. Everything was so new. Every challenge I've overcome gave me strength and courage to continue. At Unidos Academy, I had some difficult time. One of them was language barrier because most of the students spoke Spanish, while I only speak Asian Creole, French, and some basic English. It made it difficult to connect with other students or have positive conversation. Despite that, I made friends and finished my junior year with excellent grades. The summer classes were some of the most funniest experience I had here in this school. It was learning while having a lot of fun. In a blink of eyes, I soon met a senior who wasn't just about to graduate, but challenging myself in new ways. With a go-for-it attitude, I enjoy exploring different activities which lead me to participate in various things like dance club and fashion club, and keep up with my excellent grade while also learning English the best as I could. Writing in my third language wasn't the always writing in my third language wasn't always the easiest thing, but it taught me determination and consistency open door to growth. In the future, I know I will continue face challenges, but I will use everything I've learned in Unidos Academy to keep growing. My goal is to attending in a college, pursue my education by becoming a pediatrician and having a patient career, so I can help children grow healthy and be confident about who they are. As we gather here to celebrate our accomplishments, I remember how far I've come and the challenges I've overcome, which taught me to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Congratulations, classes of 2025. We did it. Our next chapter starts now, and good luck, all of you. Thank you.
What a beautiful speech and testament of the great work that we do here at Lawrence High School with our newcomers. Thank you to the Unido staff for their dedication and hard work. And again, she's a true testament of what it means to be a kid in a gateway city. But not only that, right? She's testament of the greatness that Lawrence is able to provide to all of our students. So thank you again for that wonderful speech. And to all the staff that has been working with this wonderful student, thank you. To continue our program, we would like to welcome our Abbott Lawrence Academy valedictorian, Celine Chantal Brand. Y ahora, para continuar, le queremos dar la cordial bienvenida a nuestra valedictorian de Abbott Lawrence, Celine Chantal Brand, quien va a compartir un mensaje con nosotros.
Hello, fellow graduates, families, faculty, and administration. My name is Celine Brand, and I hope you are all feeling proud of this milestone you have reached here today. I am truly grateful for the opportunity to stand on this stage today and give this speech. First and foremost, I want to thank God for getting me here, because without Him, I wouldn't even be standing here. Especially with the fact that I had to pray a lot before those tests I probably should have studied more for. Thank you to our teachers for guiding us through our education and making a difference in the world with each student they teach. You all still managed a smile, even when half of the entire class magically forgot that there was a quiz. I especially want to thank Miss Maury, Mr. Muthig, and Mrs. Alves. The three of them inspired what I wish to pursue in the future and always believed in my ability to do my best. They've helped me grow in high school as a person, making me more outgoing and confident and determined. All of them also wrote my letters of recommendation for college and for scholarships, and I'm truly grateful for that, as I am going to college and have received scholarships. Thank you to the faculty and administration for keeping our schools running and allowing us to receive the education we need. To my parents, Abdon and Selena Brand, thank you for being the foundation of endless support. Thank you for being there through the hard days and the joyful ones. Thank you for showing up to every celebration and giving me a hug when an assignment went wrong. For being my 2 a.m. pep talkers and also being my personal Ubers. And of course, thank you to the class of 2025 for making high school a memorable experience. We laughed and cried together these 4 years, and they've been filled with friendship, hard work, and a lot of fun. At Lawrence High School, I've learned so much. I've learned how to speak up, how to be unafraid, especially after returning to in-person learning during our freshman year of COVID, where I couldn't use the mute button or hide from the camera. That first week of school was intimidating, but with the support of Lawrence High School, teachers, and the class of 2025, I've been able to grow in a community that uplifts and encourages each other. And because of that, I'm able to stand here and speak in front of all of you and not be as afraid as I would have been if I hadn't come here. I have also been able to do this thanks to the opportunity that has been given to me here. It started with a class called Improv Theater with Mr. Mellis, where I had to improvise scenes and characters in front of others. My heart felt like it was going to leap out of my body from how nervous I was at first. But after lots of practice and the support of my peers, I found that I had become more confident speaking in front of others. This encouraged me to take on other opportunities in school, like emceeing multiple events such as talent shows, lip sync battles, the Abbott Olympics, and more. I hope to use my developed confidence and communicating skills in life to help reach my goals and make an impact in the world, just like I know you all have and will continue to do so with your education, your skills, determination, and confidence. I'd also like to quote Mr. Rogers from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. He said, "Once, when you think you're at the end of something, you're at the beginning of something else." And fellow graduates, today is not the end. It's the beginning of a new start. It's the beginning of making a positive difference in our lives, our families, our communities, and more. Every test we took, every essay we wrote, every all-nighter, every project, speech, and Socratic seminar brought us one step closer to our dreams and the bigger plans life holds for us. We each have a purpose. While the next chapter may not always be clear, always have faith that you are capable and that there is a plan and a purpose for you, each one of you. Our journeys may be different, but with hard work, we will form beautiful paths. Each of us here is both a dreamer and an achiever. We've envisioned futures as engineers, nurses, doctors, lawyers, designers, architects, and more. Dreaming was step one. Now we're in the middle of achieving. The world needs more people like us. People who don't just dream, but do. And we've proven that by sitting here today in our caps and gowns. Now, it's time to continue our unique journeys. Keep being courageous, kind, and try not to procrastinate till 11:59 for those who are going to college. And congratulations, class of 2025. You're one step closer to everything you've worked for. Thank you.
Thank you, Celine, for that wonderful speech. Gracias, Celine. Now we will hear the speech from our upper school valedictorian, Argenis Jonas Luciano. I get to embarrass Argenis a little bit. Not only is he going to Brown, but yesterday, right after we went through a rehearsal, Argenis decided to compete and become the 2025 Discus State Champ. Appreciate it.
Good evening, everyone, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the resilient, unstoppable class of 2025. Before I say anything else, I want to begin with heartfelt gratitude. Thank you to every teacher who believed in us, challenged us, and never gave up on us, even when we didn't believe in ourselves. Thank you to the families, especially the parents and guardians, who made sacrifices we may never fully understand so that we could stand here today. Thank you to the custodians, cafeteria staff, security, and everyone who worked behind the scenes to keep our school running day after day. And lastly, thank you, class of 2025, for your strength, your spirit, and your solidarity. My name is Argenis Luciano, and I am beyond honored and humbled to stand before you today as the valedictorian of the Lawrence High School class of 2025. It's a blessing I don't take lightly because I know how hard each of us had to work to get here, not just academically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. This moment is not just mine. It belongs to every single person who has walked this journey with me. My journey started like many of yours. I remember walking through the doors of Lawrence High as a freshman, confused, overwhelmed, and unsure of what lay ahead. The buildings were labeled with numbers I didn't yet understand, grew by age and class, and none of it made sense to me. I didn't know who I was, and I certainly didn't know where I was going. But then something happened. Slowly but surely, we found our place. We found community in the chaos. We found friendship in the unfamiliar. And above all, we found ourselves. As the child of Dominican immigrants who gave up everything for a dream they weren't sure they'd even see fulfilled, I carry not just their hopes, but the weight of their sacrifices. Mommy, Thank you for your unconditional love. If I don't say it enough, let me say it now. I love you, Ma. Thank you. Obi, thank you. I know we didn't see always eye to eye, but you always pushed me to be better, and I understand it now. Delvis, your sacrifices have never gone unnoticed. Here are your flowers. And to you both, thank you for your patience. I know we promised better days. That belief you all had in me, it built me. That belief built many of us. Lawrence is a city full of reputation, a city full of assumptions and stereotypes. But to that, I say, look at us now. We are the future nurses, lawyers, artists and engineers, entrepreneurs, and community leaders. Because of the class of 2025, we're the proof that brilliance lives here, that excellence was never about where you come from. It's about what you rise to. We have battled adversity, navigated a pandemic, overcome loss, and faced the pressure of expectations. But still, like eagles in the air, we rise. To Coach Pabon and Coach Spain, thank you for giving me the opportunity to represent Lawrence High on the track and field team. All the practices, all the deep talks, they fueled me to accomplish my goal of competing in the track and field at the Division I level at Brown University. You helped turn dreams into discipline, and for that, I am forever grateful. I owe so much to the many people who've lifted me up, but today I want to shift the focus entirely to you all, because this is your moment. Class of 2025, together we've earned scholarships, championships, internships, and leadership roles. We've been artists, activists, and entrepreneurs. We've shown up for one another. We've spoken truth to the power, whether it was fighting to keep the school store open or just wishing for the heater to kick in during the winter. You stood up, you spoke out, and you pushed for change because you never quit, and that's what makes you a true Lancer. Now, as we prepare to step off this stage and into the world, I want you to remember something. We've already done something hard. We've already proven that we can overcome the unexpected. That's not just a win. That's the foundation of our future. So I say, don't be afraid of failure, because failure is not the end. It's a step on the path to something greater. Fear has two meanings: forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is yours. And if plan A doesn't work out, guess what? You've got 25 more chances to get it right. Because just because one door closes doesn't mean your journey ends. It means you're being redirected into something better, into something greater. Your journey is yours, and that's what makes it powerful. No one else can walk your path, and that's your superpower. So let us go forward with faith in who we are and what we're capable of. Be bold, be relentless, be kind, and most importantly, be grateful. Grateful for every moment we've shared, every lesson we've learned, and every person who helped us get there. Until we meet again, may God bless you as He's blessed me. I hope you live a life of purpose, a life of gratitude, and a life that reflects the pride of being a kid from Lawrence High. Thank you, God bless, and go Lancers.
Thank you, Argenis, for those wonderful words. Muchísimas gracias, Argenis, por esas palabras. Now to the moment we have all been waiting for, the awarding of the diplomas, y ahora para el momento más esperados, los diplomas. We're going to start by awarding the diplomas to our students from Abbott Lawrence Academy.
That's what we're going to be reading the names. Yeah, I was going to say, but that's what we weren't quite sure about.
It is my distinct honor to present the 7th graduating class of Abbott Lawrence Academy. Thais Arames. Hansel Almansar. Javian Rafael Andujar. Alex Arias. Celine Chantal Bran. Jacob Kaije Perez. Miriam Gabriela Canario. Kaylee Ali Castillo. Miranda Isabel Castillo. Pamela Castillo Mora. Marjorie Collado. Ruth Estefania Coronel Guayjan. Vincent Dang. Brian De Los Santos. Doritza Alexandra Diaz. Dejalise Duarte. Annalie Duran Sosa. Giuliani Familia Sanchez. Kiara Annette Felix. Kaylin Jasenia Feliz Ventura. Jayrani Alexander Ferran. Arlena Lee Florimon. Chastity Jade Forshaw. Dadalise Maria Francisco. Adriel Jacksander Fricas. Desiree Gonzalez. Kaylani Menivrotana Caden. Ashley Marielle Hernandez. Leslie Isabel Hernandez. Kelly Sarai Iraheta. Brenda Natasha Javier Heredia. Brown Camille Cohico. Jelitza Lahara. Natasha Nati Lopez. Amaya Maria. Yuri Monegro. Juana Maria Montilla Almonte. Jameson Morabel. Alexander Natareno. Milo Nunez. Jadiel Ovajes. Eglis M. Peña. Bermelin Peña Abreu. Noel Naim Peralta. Jarialbis Perez Bonilla. Mariolita Rocio Perez. Zamari Perez. Devin Mesa Pitch Nong. Hazel Elizabeth Polanco. Amy Nicole Portez. Kevin Alberto Reyes. Eliani Ailed Reynoso. Jasmine Edith Rodriguez. Angel Gabriel Rojas. Biana Rojas. Cassandra Isabel Santiago. Sydney Dung Soria Soon Mies. Aiden Jomar Tejada. Liz Carlin Tejeda. Brianna Janice Toribio. Amos Emmanuel Bashir Perez. Melvin Jose Vargas. Shaler Vasquez Castro. Brianna Ventura Moreno.
All right, congrats to ALA. Felicidades a ALA, Abbott Lawrence Academy. Now we're going to award the diplomas to the students from the High School Learning Center.
Your HLC graduates, Jetson Miguel Almonte Sanchez, Leandy Arias, Xavier Eduardo Barrera, Devin Berrios, Edgar Burgos, Josué Antonio Burgos, Charliné Caceres, Alina Cáceres Martínez. Javian Carrion Cabrera. Jamaya Colón. Joel Concepcion. Platerek Cosme. Angel Renzo Crispin Polanco. Dilacy Altagracia Cruz Reyes. Camila Cuevas. Perla Maciel de León Hidalgo. Diana Mercedita de la Cruz. Andy Romeo de la Cruz. Ethaniel Diaz. Wilmer Diaz. Haley Espinal. Brandon Estrada Bonilla. Manuela Scarlin Ferreira Almonte. Christian Cruz Garcia. Jeffrey Michael Garcia. Kaylee Nicole Garcia. Joy Luis Garcia Peña. Eury Omar Germán Peña. Giancarlos González. Robert Guzmán. Susan Marlene Jiménez Alberto. Salven Lima Ochoa. Cecilio Lorenzo Cook. Jalen Manuel Luciano. Lismael Malte Balbi. Perla Suriel Merán de Jesús. Christopher Anthony Morales. José Fernando Moreno. Ashley Mosquea. Marilyn Moya. Taisha Mary Negron. Lisbeth Núñez. Christopher Ortiz. Jaden Poe. Rosalie Polanco Vargas. Damián Feliz Potter Trinidad. Alina Quesada. Dianimil Didi Quesada. Jason Rijo Concepción. Elisha Rodriguez. Gialexis Marie Rodriguez. Isaac Rafael Rodriguez. Miguel Antonio Rodriguez. Angelina Rojas Vázquez. Desmarco Ramón Romero. José Emanuel Rosario Álvarez. Anderson Rosario Arias. Josiah Sanchez. Kelly J. Sanchez. Erica Dariana Silva Varela. Néstor Son Tecún. Daret Manuel Suarez. Randy Suarez. Harlan Tun. Daniel Alejandro Ulloa Tineo. Junior Urdaneta. Isaiah Tyler Velez. Daira Paola Ventura. Devin Alexander Vidal. And last but not least, Edwin Santiago Wilson.
Congrats, HLC. Now we're going to award the diplomas for the Rise Academy.
It's my honor to be presenting Rise Academy's 2025 graduating class. Yadeli Armada Aguirre. Luis Eric Almanzad. Benjamin Willie Antoine. Newil Lisbeth Baez Cuevas. Eric Bautista Colón. Ronaldo Berenchea. Joelfrey Manuel Cabrera. Orlangi Castillo Rosario. Janibel Castillo Rosario. Nelvin Cruz Lopez. Perla Maciel Domínguez Valerio. Misael Amauri Guerrero. Jada Guillermo Sok. Jocelyn Elizabeth Herrera. Betania Evelinda López Zacarías. Marangelis Lozada. Luis Omar Martinez. Angel Medina Berriget. Hector Mota. Elizabeth Perez Jimenez. Eddie Auneris Pichardo. Nakesha Plaza. Angelina Reynoso Ramírez. Manuela Reyes. Angel Luis Rivera. Giraldi Rivera Sosa. Diani Rodriguez. Joshua Jesus Rosario. JD Lisbeth Sanchez. Mark Anthony Santiago. Armaya Erica Wright.
Big congratulations to Rice Academy. Felicidades a Rice Academy. Now we're going to award the diplomas for Unidos Academy.
Diego Acta Bautista. Yasmel Aybar Guerrero. Brian Stalin Bano Maza. Mercy Daniela Barrios Cardona. Luz Misalis Bernabel. Argelis Andrés Berroa López. Damian José Calderón Ureña. Edín Eduardo Chinchilla Pérez. Yaleiri Collado Alvarado. Ángel de Jesús Concepción Tapia. Arnold Eduardo Cordero Pérez. Angie Cuevas Hernández. Niskeiri Yasmín del Rosario Mariñez. Lisbeth Altagracia Díaz Aybar. Ángel Roberto Díaz Vido. Nicole María Español Santiago. Wilcendi Emanuel Fernández Frías. Kaylee Francisco del Rosario. Miguel Ángel García Martínez. Wilmer Gil Sanfle. Breni González Hernández. Carolina Michelle González Rodríguez. Javier de Jesús Guerrero Castro. María Guerrero Peguero. Jonairo Guerrero Rosario. Perla María Gutiérrez Casilla. Ismer Rodrigo Guzmán Hernández. Wilson Manuel Hernández Torres. Luz Milenis Hidalgo Gavín. Nicauri Liranzo Rodríguez. Mía López Oriach. Carilín Martínez Villa. Moisés de Jesús Molina Santos. Claudiana Núñez Ferrán. Steven Javier Paulino Tejada. Génesis Marilei Peña Canario. Leslie Chanel Pérez de la Cruz. Leison Alexander Pérez Mordán. Beach Baga J. India Pierre. Yadiel Portorreal Muñoz. Sofía Yanef Quiñones Ramos. Justin Adrián Reyes Lara. Cristian Josué Reynoso Reynoso. María Esther Rodríguez Mercedes. Genesis Lismeiri Rodríguez Roa. Edwin Samuel Roldán Velázquez. Jenny Manuel Salazar Ortega. Mayerly Arami Solís Aguilón. Kelvin Alexander Soto Guerrero. Jesly Torres Martínez. Yanisel Vázquez Arias. Julio Alexander Vázquez Hurtado. Clismeuri Josenni Veras Burgos.
Big round of applause for our Unidos Academy. Now we will award the diplomas for Upper School Academy.
It is my pleasure to present the graduates from the Upper School Academy from the class of 2025. Jasleen Abreu. Andres Abreu Rojas. Johandra Liz Acetti. Suheidi Michelle Acevedo Benzant. Norman Antonio Acevedo Cabrera. Diana Juberquis Acosta. Juan de Jesus Acosta. Alexa Guillermi Acosta Lorenzo. Justin Alberto. Laura Marie Alejo Arias. Carlos Manuel Almanzar. Lillian Almanzar. Carla Delfina Almonte. Jandel Almonte. Raquel de Jesus Almonte Serrano. Starlin Alvarado. Randieri Alvarado Diaz. Alina Alvarez. Jedriani Maria Alvarez Bautista. Janlin Andujar. Vianellis Jaylin Anthony. Michael Jadiel Aquino Lantigua. Jereni Arasarena Cazada. Dorian Araya Lawrence. Genesis Maria Arias. Elix Arias. Nathan Arias. Rachel Marielis Arias. Janelise G. Arias. Jariel Alexander Aristi. Keely R. Ariaga. Nasli Fernanda Ariaga Chavez. Marialis Askew. Donna Isabella Avila Pedraza. Ilani Ayala. Tyrese Baez. Leslie Edith Baladeras. Evelyn Isaura Bano. Jefferson Steve Barrera. Alejandro Bencosme. Carlisha Amal Benarazi. Joanny Berra. Julian Edward Berrios. Junior Dario Baroa. Jose Enriquez Baroa Rodriguez. Christopher Ricardo Baroa Terrero. Franklin Bonilla. Perla Bermari Bordier de Pena. Jose Daniel Breton. Maria Trinidad Breton. Grimalvin Brito. Eric Gabriel Brito Garcia. Justin Brito Gill. Adriana Robin Brizuela. Eric Joseph Brown. Jose Angel Bueno Abreu. Edward Domingo Burgos. Waldy de Jesus Burgos. Wilmari Jose Burgos. Darwin Thomas Cabrera. Braylon Cabrera Guerrero. Jaden R. Candelario. Jency Jr. Candelario Ibar. Ali Alexander Canella. Jaco Savaniel Capellan. Eva Xiomara Carayas. Shayla Carrasco. Natalie Maria Cartagena. Judy Cas Quije. Isaudri Casado Mesa. Ashley Lisette Casilla Arias. Luis David Castaneda. Dalma Jesus Castaneda Yat. Anibal Elisol Castillo. Adeline Castillo. Fatima Daniela Castillo. Raina Mabel Castillo. Jabriana Milagros Castillo. Angelica Camille Castillo Brito. Alberto Fernando Castillo Frias. Neris de Los Angeles Castillo Gonzalez. Mitchell Castro Chaco. Taida Cax Lopez. Juris Arizal Cedeno. Regelina Cepeda. Giseli Cespedes. Dylan Jeremy Ceballos. Francis Elena Chirinos Acosta. Dasley Vanessa Chu. Stacy Colon. Jaden Concepcion. Noriel Antonio Cordero. Delphi Denise Correa Torres. Genesis Cross Paniagua. Brian Cruz. Rihanna Amani Cruz. Heidi Darlenis Cruz Cabrera. Jan Luis Cruz Soto. Salome Ana Cuevas. Sammy Dejani Bastidas. Amaris Valentin de Jesus Colon. Diosmairi Rangeres de la Cruz. Hanlis Charlotte de la Cruz Alberto. Camille de la Cruz Paulino. Justin Ariel de la Rosa Cruz. Ariana Isabel de Leon Barrios. Christian Eduardo de Leon Barrios. Daniela de Leon Lopez. Emilia de los Santos. Adonais Misael de Paz Lopez. Jean Marquis de Dios. Dulceleni de Jesus. Jarvi Antonio de Jesus. Juan Norisco de Jesus. Julius Xavier de Jesus. Kathleen Iris de Jesus. Jacqueline Camila de Jesus. Josiah Luis de Jesus Colon. George Luis Del Monte. Justin Dylan Delorbe. Jada Chanel de la Cruz. Rachel de la Cruz. George de Leon. Carla Eldali de Leon. Lucero de Leon. Santa Crismeris de Leon Rodriguez. Nathaniel Gabriel de los Santos. Galnani de Luna. Enrique Ernesto Diaz. Jeremiah Armani Diaz. Kevin Jave Diaz. Leangie Diaz. Randy Jose Diaz. Ross Mary Diaz. Valerie Diaz. Jareli Lorraine Diaz. Caroline Diaz Ferreras. John Michael Diaz Guerrero. Nicolo Guy D'Innocenzo. Angel Raphael Diplin. Jandel Don. Braulio Duran. Jadelyn Duran. Waldy Eduardo Duran Marmol. Kira Maciel Echevarria. Kenner Jandel Erazo. Kevin Leonel Espinal. Jade Esmailin Espinal de la Cruz. Marielise Espinal Lopez. Frederick Estevez. Eric Alexander Estrada. Nelson Gabriel Estrada Zapata. Brandy Estrella Manaya. Edelyn Karina Estrella Rodriguez. Cassandra Janelise Eusebio. Noelia Maria Fana Fabian. Josias Ariel Feliciano. Alexis Fernandez. Javi Fernandez. Melvin Ariel Fernandez. Scarlin Manuela Ferreira Almonte. Robert E. Ferraris Peña, Jr. Richard Benjamin Fagari Ariza. Luis Antonio Flores Javier. Nizel Johan Florian. Kiefer Eduardo Fredera. Liliana Marie Francisco. Jose Darluis Francisco Nunez. Diane Altagracia Franco. Roddy Alexander Franco. Hanalise Frias. Mia Noelia Frias. DeFranci Joel Frias Mejia. Arianas Valeria Frometa Itzaraga. Eric Gabriel Fuentes. Janice Garcia. Jesus Adrian Garcia Acosta. Carolyn Garcia Batances. Eric de Jesus Garcia Gutierrez. Jordan Salvador Garcia Huaman. Luis Angel Garcia Matias. Emily Garcia Mendoza. Wilbert Garcia Pimentel. Frederick Garcia Ramos. Giarianis Garcia Taveras. Angel Luis Garcia Vizcaino. Joshua Michael Garofalo. German Amaris Janau. Engeli Carmen Geraldino Diaz. Jariel Alexis Gill. Jaden Gill. And Manuel Gil Cruz. Daraman Daviel Gil Santos. Kiara Marie Gomez. Marquise Enrique Gomez. Aaron Gabriel Gonzalez. Christian Jose Gonzalez. Jedias Eddie Gonzalez. Jaylis Gonzalez. Jesse Manuel Gonzalez. Joelfrey Gonzalez. Joshua Gonzalez. Cassandra Danielle Gonzalez. Jasmerlyn Gonzalez. Vianney Gonzalez Baez. Genesis Brigitte Gonzalez Munoz. Estrella Gonzalez Rosario. Wislady Francelis Gonzalez Soto. Dariel Jesus Gonzalez Tiburcio. Jadiel Pascasio Gonzalez Infante. Rudy Adari Goris Sosa. Keither Jose Gregorio Batista. Argeri Sofia Guadames Mesa. Josue Daniel Guerrero. Mia Altagracia Guerrero. Flor Carmen Brijaro Caz. Luz Marina Guillen. Jenny Lee Gutierrez. Josnaidi Gutierrez. Crystalis Guzman. Denauri de Jesus Guzman. Leslie Gilviani Guzman. Richard Jesus Guzman. Ray Elieri Guzman de la Rosa. Angel Luis Heredia. Alexa Nicauri Hernandez. Damian Saul Hernandez. Miguel Sebastian Hernandez. Angel Miguel Hernandez Gonzalez. Allison Hernandez Posada. Leiron Hernandez Ventura. David Herrera. Francielli Herrera. Ivelisse Helin Herrera Rodriguez. Jarlin Hidalgo Cespede. John Carlos Hidalgo Maranta. Justin Hinojosa. Daniel Jose Huacon. Jessica Infante. Damian Joel Irizarry. Daniel Jacobo. Laurelie Jamie. Kathy Pamela Jara Chafla. Nicole Jaramillo Tabon. Christopher Javier. Angel Miguel Jimenez. Mia Isabel Jimenez. Asmarlin Javier Jimenez. Malvin Justin Jimenez Carrasco. Adriel Ismael Jimenez Maldonado. Naralyn de los Milagros Jimenez Nunez. Joshua Maximus Joquin. Gianna Jamari Jones Gomez. Gisele George Giraldo. Rocio Ailed Ju Nazala. Paulino Junek Macario. Leslie Minerva Labor Melican. Brian Lahara. Alexandra Lana Almonte. Angel Jenier Landestoy Mota. Chris Emil Lantigua. Tiana Lantigua. Jesus David Lara. Christopher Enrique Lara Mejia. Nigeli Belinda Lima Lara. Carmen Carolina Linares. Mejeli Levent. Solia Kellyanne Long. Alyssa Giselle Lopez. Anderson Moises Lopez. Dariani Mercedes Lopez. Lisbeth Camilla Lopez. Otonio Lopez. Ashley Marie Lopez Crusetta. Sheila Josephine Lopez Crusetta. Carlos Wernerger Lopez Diaz. Davy Lopez Gomez. Kendi Ausensi Lopez Lopez. Wendell Lopez Navarro. Miguel Jose Lopez Ovalles. Daniela Johanna Lopez Ramirez. Disnaidi Lopez Rosario. Anderson Obdulio Lopez Perez. Emily Altagracia Laura Gonzalez. Angel Cecilio Lorenzo Navarro. Argenis Jonas Luciano, who is this year's winner of the Craig Medal for the Outstanding Scholar Athlete of the graduating class. Emily Luciano Marinez. Onelis Enix Lugo. Brian Manzueta. Anais Marcano. Joshua Bolivar Marinez. Mariangel Marazan. Alan Jesus Marquez Padilla. Gabriel de Jesus Marte Ferreira. Alan Hansel Martinez. John Carlos Martinez. Jose Miguel Martinez. Waldy Martinez. Walden Martinez. Jolenis Martinez. Edelyn Martinez Bueno. Marioli Martinez Liriano. Joan Luis Martinez Lopez. Christian Daniel Masis Hernandez. Jordani Mateo. Ana Beatriz Medeiros Araujo. Jasmine Alexis Medina. Kiefer Sai Medina. Leah Gisbel Medina. Nathan Medina. Tiana Elise Medina. Nicole Medina Cruz. Anthony Miguel Medina Veras. Gregory Alexander Medrano. Ashley Estrella Mejia. Emmanuel Enrique Mejia. Oliver Jr. Mejia. Danny Rafael Mejia Gomez. Miguel Angel Mejia Gonzalez. Jose Fernando Mejia Lazo. Alex Xavier Mejias. Carmen Elizabeth Melendez. Vismairi Nicole Mello. Johan Stephen Mendez de los Santos. Hectephany Mendez Lopez. Lizzie Alexandra Mendez Polanco. Gerali Rudelis Mercado. Henry Januel Mativier. Oldina Michelle. Rafael Enrique Miranda Corporan. Aldrason Mojica Reynoso. Kanisha Montanez. Tanisha Montanez. Fernando Jadiel Montanez Rivera. Efrain Anibal Montero. Angeli Iris Montes. Jairani Morales. Ariani Esther Maran Nunez. Danelis Morel. Cole Mbatia Mwangi. Joshua Leonardo Natera. Sebastian Isaiah Nevedo. Nicholas Trevor Negron. Vivian Muthoni Ngata. Danny Kiet Win. Brian Aniet Nicolau. Julius Romelo Nieves. Luis Josue Noezi Medina. Frankly Anthony Nolasco. Adonais Nunez. Adriel Nunez. Lisneroy Nunez. Jasmylin Nunez. Justin Hollerith Ordonez. Eliseo Aldolfo Ordonez Mendez. Jacqueline Rocio Orozco Perez. Brianna Nicole Ortega. Wilson Ortega. Jose Gabriel Ortega Chosco. Daisha Marie Ortiz. Janice Leah Ortiz. Zurielis Aisha Osorio. Mia Angelis Oviedo Jimenian. Kiaralis Pabon. Carmelis Padilla. Gilbert Paredes. Alexa Paredes Benitez. Clooney Serena Paulin. Nazario Paulin. Bernie Martin Paulino. Wilmari Paulino. Estarlin de Jesus Paulino Cruz. Jadier Omar Peguero. Mia Victoria Peguero Enriquez. Kellen Pena. Rosa Daenerys Pena. Loani Jamali Pena Caraballo. Edelie Pena Garcia. Josman and Manuel Pena Mordan. Frender Antonio Pena Polanco. John Anthony Pena Polanco. Valeria Pena Rivera. Alcimedes Jr. Pena Salcedo. Josairi Angelina Pena Batista. Arling Esmeralda Peralta. Gary Anthony Perdomo Alvarado. Christian Alfredo Perez. Melvin Ronnie Perez. Paloma Guadalupe Perez. Jasenia Jaslyn Perez. Anthony Ronaldino Perez Hicayeno. Efer Aaron Perez Mendez. Amari Perez Paula. Alejandro Jr. Perez Medina. George Rancière Pichardo. Camille Pichardo. Christopher Pineda. Catherine Pion. Dariel Pita. Ariane Norberto Placencia Santos. Christopher Pohl. Kathleen Polanco Pena. Emily Lorena Portoreal. Alfred Jr. Poirier. Kiara Quiero Almonte. Adonis Ramirez. Genesis Ramirez. Idalise Ramirez. Christopher Darian Ramirez Nova. Dabriani Ramon Acosta. Devin Ernesto Ramos. Wilkin Gabriel Ramos. Nicholas Robert Ray. Maylin Lisette Reina Erazo. Christian de Jesus Reynoso. Jose Angel Reyes. Mario Melvin Reyes. Moises Bienvenido Reyes. Racelyn ID Reyes. Ignacio Elisol Reyes Delgado. Zulemi Reyes Ortiz. Jomil Giovanni Reyes Rosario. Noelkis Jeleni Reyes Ventura. James Reynoso. Genesis Reynoso Paniagua. Alexander Reynoso Santos. Jao Gabriel Ricci Silva. Crystal Jaylene Rivas. Eliza Omaris Rivera. Ileana Elizabeth Rivera. Nejali Alejandra Rivera. Jadani Joel Rivera Mendez. Gendry Descar Rivero Ventura. Angel Alberto Robles. Alex Daniel Rodriguez. Angel Joel Rodriguez. Camila Esmailan Rodriguez. JD Rodriguez. Kenneth Javier Rodriguez. Magalise Rodriguez. Rochelle Altagracia Rodriguez. Juleda Anaí Rodriguez Coronado. Marlon Rissell Rodriguez Fernandez. Anaisha Miguelina Rodriguez Martinez. Smarlon Rodriguez Paulino. Austin de Jesus Rodriguez Rodriguez. Franklin Rojas. George Junior Rojas. Alexa Rojas Santana. Evelyn Roldan. Jamie Giovanni Roldan. Isaias Romero Perdomo. Samuel Romero Rivera. Chaneli Romero Espino. Elian Roque. Janissa Marie Rosario. Mason del Carmen Rosario. Welfrey de Jesus Rosario Fabian. Kevin Alexander Rosario Martinez. Edgar Joel Ruiz. Emmanuel Ruiz Carrasco. George Reimer. Harvey Aaron Sagastume. Ospin Stevent Sagastume. Jalady Macier Salazar Ortega. Alwin Jose Sanchez. Sherilyn Esperanza Sanchez. Ludi Daniel Sanchez. Mariangeli de Milagros Sanchez Perez. Melissa Mariel Sanchez Garcia. Cindy Melissa Sanchez Ortiz. Franklin Samuel Sandoval. Adriana Carla Santana. Amari Santana. Ludi Santana. Elijah Justice Santel. Jaden Xavier Santiago. Janelsi Marie Santiago. Jariel Alexis Santiago. Javian Anthony Santiago. Nizel Joseph Santiago. Angel de Jesus Santiago Medina. Jandiel Andres Santos. Cristacy Santos Sabayo. Dejaline Santos Fernandez. Saul Santos Jimenez. Danelsi Santos Rojas. Kianali Serrano. Kianeri Serrano. Maximus Jayanada Setioan. Diana Severino Guerrero. Joanny Mariel Silverio. Haley Sunita Singh. Isaac Antonio Siri. Isabella Angelica Solazano. Jasmine Giselle Sosa. Michael Sosa Reyes. Marielise Sosa Rodriguez. Ashley Carlina Soto Guerrero. Dino Suarez Sosa. Jade Madeleine Suazo. Juan Odalis Tavares. Anna Carly Tavares Alvarez. Jeremy Tavares. Zoranelli Tavares Jansen. Juan Miguel Tejada. Mark Alejandro Tejada. Joendry Orlando Tejada. Joelfrey Arnaldo Tejada Hernandez. Kaylee Milagros Tejeda. Fernando Ten. Joseph Ten. Courtney Warimo Titus. Angelo Toribio Bodie. Rochelle Menelis Torres Lara. Marvin Joel Euclid Vargas. Angelina Suna Oang. Adrian Daniel Urena. Ingrid M. Urena. Arlene Elizabeth Valdez. Enor Alexandre Valdez. Edelyn Alondra Valentin. Angel Manuel Jr. Vargas. Emily Vargas. Biandri Noemi Vargas Bobadilla. Lucy Vargas Marte. Ivan David Vasquez. Leslie Vasquez. Fabiola Vasquez Coronado. Anderly Vasquez Tejada. Grace Felicity Vasquez. Jeremine Joslin Vasquez. Judy Jose Vega Nova. Crystal Marina Velasquez Oliva. Aris Manuel Velez. Adriana Maya Velez. Alexander Ariel Ventura. Ozarian Jamil Ventura. Angeli Ventura Santos. Brian Danuris Ventura Inoa. Ashley Veras. Adrian Veras Felix. Lisbeth Veras Pantaleon. Brando Vicente. Joan Vidal. Javian Alexander Villa. Joelvi Villa. Caden Roberto Villalaba. Jency Vijarona. Jadier Vijaman. Robert Simon Villers. Austin Joseph Wilds. Michael James Willis. Jamie Lynn Witham. Marella Ann Isbeck. Kiara Infante Fernandez. Janelise Susana Inoa. Shalienis Milagro Yok. Jason Josue Zacharias. Deborah Liliana Zacharias Gomez. Toast Marlena Zapata. Diego Jose Zayas Martinez. Geraldo Isaiah Zia Augustin. Rodner Miguel Zuniga.
A big round of applause to the 2025 graduates.
They're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, I officially declare Class of 2025 Congratulations.